Get called out. Get called out. Come on, louder, louder. Get called out. Get called out.
Five, 10 minutes ago, it's all getting momentum. People are coming, they're really angry about this, but they're also in a good mood. I mean, we're having a good time as well, aren't we? And you can see the support from the buses and the vans and all the cars around here. It's a great atmosphere again. If you haven't come to one of these protests yet, you absolutely have to do so. We have to make ourselves heard so that our voices can get through, and maybe we can make a difference. In the meantime, let's go find a few people, look for a few people, and find out why they're here today.
Is united, regardless of what politics, regardless of where you come from. Everyone's united, but this is a disgraceful idea. It's unacceptable. It's a tax. It's not about cleaning up the air. And at the end of the day, the mayor's choices have bankrupted TfL several times. He's had £6 billion from the government to fix his mistakes. He's now taxing us to cover the difference. It's not acceptable, and the mayor has got to go.
And what do you think is going to happen? Because Harrow is obviously joined with other councils and taking action, legal action against this. How do you think that's going to go?
So we've got the judicial review going at the moment. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll find out if we've got a case and if it can go to a hearing. Fingers crossed the judge says, yeah, let's go to a hearing, because that means we've got reasonable grounds. Once we get to a hearing, this kicks it to another level. Every single part of London will know that there's reasonable grounds to review this. We need to have a look at this. We need to see whether this was true. We know he ordered the cameras before the consultation. We know that the consultation was overwhelmingly against the ULEZ, yet he still decided to plough ahead. We know that 5,000 results were somehow taken out and somehow excluded. That's unacceptable, because those are the voices of Londoners. So we know that the mayor's not been straight with us. We are here absolutely united against this. So my message to the mayor is, listen to Londoners. We are your electorate, and if you're not careful, next year in May, 2nd of May 2024, he'll be shown the door, because we'll vote him out.
One final question for you, Matthew. Being only 23 years old, what's your message to other young Londoners out there?
Put politics aside. Genuinely, honestly, I can't say it enough. Put politics aside. It doesn't matter that I'm a councillor. It doesn't matter whether I support this party or the other. This is an unacceptable decision. So what I'd say to other young people is, you have got a voice. You know, we understand social media so well. We've been born and grown up with it. I'm constantly putting my message out there that this is a disgraceful decision, that we need to unite and to really stand up against this. So what I'd say is, as a young person, please use your voice, use your platform, use your message, and get that clear. This is a disgraceful decision. We've got to stop the ULEZ, and Sadiq Khan has gone too far. Use your power, use your voice, and stand up on behalf of other young people in Parliament.
Thanks so much.
Hello everyone. Time flies so fast. It is the weekend again. The ultra-low emission zone expansion demonstration was at fullest yet again in Trafalgar Square, London, on Saturday, March 18th. Sadiq Khan must be the most untrustworthy mayor that London has ever had. His apparent contempt for the electorate is astounding. I was there. People were angry, but it was peaceful. Another group having their own demonstration were the gay community. You will see it at the end of the main footage. It is fantastic to see Londoners come together to stop Sadiq Khan's madness. This is broad daylight robbery from a man who has bankrupted City Hall, and not to mention transport for London. Now he wants Londoners to fill that black hole he created. He should be investigated. I still call on Londoners to unite, and the message is getting through. The crowd was bigger than last month. I hope that Sadiq Khan will see a lot of common sense and stop his crazy plan. The government has admitted cars are cleaner now by 90%. So, where did Khan pull his figures of 4,000 deaths in London every year due to air pollution? You know how people in the West like blaming leaders in the third world countries about corruption and wastage of funds. Well, the something is happening in our capital, and no one is saying anything. Now, this dictator Sadiq Khan needs to resign and be investigated. The millions of pounds that the government gave to City Hall and the revenue from congestion charge, plus fines resulting in delayed congestion charge penalties, need to be accounted for. This man has yet to explain to the Londoners what happened to that money. Has he swindled it? This man is obsessed in grabbing money from already hard-up Londoners. This is very wrong. Why aren't the Assembly members reminding Khan that he is there to serve people and not to rule them? Can someone explain to London electorate why the Assembly has not called a vote of no confidence on Sadiq Khan? Can you believe that the government gave Sadiq Khan millions of pounds to build houses for Londoners? So far, he has built just a few houses and stopped. So, what has happened to the rest of the money? I hope the funds given to him by the government along with the congestion charge revenue, along with the ultra-emission zone are all investigated and audited by outside team of accountants. The man's arrogance is unbelievable. What was once a great city has been destroyed by this Sadiq Khan's ego, and he will not admit it. If Khan wants to implement this scheme in the outer London, then he should go and speak to people in the outer London boroughs, and listen to what they have to say. Seriously, people should be demanding for Sadiq Khan's removal from office. He has broken a lot of codes, he is lacking in core skills, which are imperative for a good leader. Khan is lacking in effective communication skills, and that is exactly why we are in this mess. Khan is lacking in effective decision-making. Someone should remind Khan that effective decision-making allows a leader to perform at their best and maximize the benefits they provide to the citizens. The very fact that Sadiq Khan has failed to build the homes necessary for Londoners shows that he is lacking in understanding of economic development. Building an understanding of economic development would help Khan to improve conditions within the city, thus helping the citizens to become prosperous. From the way that Sadiq Khan has been treating London motorists, it is obvious that he has no empathy. He is robotic and has no feelings left to sympathize with anyone who is not willing to give him money. So, empathy is very much lacking. Sadiq Khan has failed to communicate with Londoners. He has failed to listen and understand their needs, and he has failed to understand and address their issues. A lot of dictators do not understand the benefits of persuasion. Khan has failed to convince anyone, especially Londoners, to agree on his ultra-emissions proposal. Khan has failed to grasp the power of persuasion, which is beneficial to office and to families. We must stop this guy from grabbing our well-earned pounds. Londoners, please let us come together to stop Sadiq Khan. Ultra-emissions, if implemented, is going to affect every single person whether you own a car or not. Thank you, tons, everyone. I wish you a momentous week ahead. Catch you soon. Remember, you are loved.